The past is vigorously debated in the room. Perhaps the only thing that can be said in regards to the past is, it belongs to the future. Yet, the current occupants pride themselves in having given the past a fullness, a totality, which makes everything prior to the now complement each other. Take this wood carving, a work of zealous devotion. Its state of completion or the masterful artisan who made it is unknown. Yet, this mystery brings with it a mythical quality to the window frame it adorns, and even to the entire room. Such work could not be made today. Any attempt at value estimation would be useless, as works of such a historic, civilizational value cannot be measured in anything but satisfaction. It is one of the owner's most prized possessions. If we fix our gaze on the bookshelf in the room, we are presented with many impressions. We see works of anthropology, biology, psychology, poetry, literary history, literature, religion, biography. Yet the greatest impact comes not from any item on the shelf, but from that which is missing. 3 books have been displaced a long time ago, and now, presumably, occupy a shelf in another room. Although it makes the shelf seem incomplete, it magnifies the importance of the remaining books. It has been argued the vanishment was a blessing in disguise, and the 3 books now symbolically represent the room at a new location, something the inhabitants of the room should feel proud of. When those beautiful mirrors were first introduced, an old owner obtained one, although they were very dear and very rare. "Ah, Countess," said her friends, "where did you find that?" "Oh," she replied, "I had a miserable piece of land which only yielded me oats and barley. I have sold it, and I have this mirror instead." Who would hesitate between harvesting corn and this beautiful mirror? Her friends, whom she treated like furniture, and in truth, they had the presence of talking decorations, loved it very much. The room has never been busier than it was in those days. When the current owners moved into the room, the old placement for rest was damp, placed in swarm-like surroundings, seen as uninhabitable by the new owners. An expedition force was sent forward to explore the yet unseen areas of the room and its vast Vatican of corridors, of which many myths are told. The ones who returned did bring back enthralling accounts. Reports of great galleries, endless stairs, remarkable constructions, melted into mad landscapes. Some had only produced faint sketches of things they perhaps did not know how to reproduce. Others had tried better to interpret their sights, although it seems they had, in order to grasp what was foreign to them, reconstructed it according to their own understanding. Therefore, most of the drawings must be regarded as only vaguely expressive of their motif, a visible echo. One discovery that was made on the costly expedition was the revelation of a lake. This gave the current owners the privilege of naming this new body of water, since the local name was unpronounceable. A fine name of Lake Victoria was chosen, and it has borne this name ever since. In recent times, there have been many attempts at specifying the early history of the room, but to much frustration, it precedes the surviving written history. Before, the room bore a pre-Christian name, which was erased on the behest of the Vatican. Everything relating to the room was lost, except the stories that were passed on by oral tradition. These tales may be intriguing, but not something the locals identify with as of today. Yet I'd like to end my report by citing one of these folklores, one that touched me. That is it, and if it is what it is, as they say, it is not. Sitting on a magic carpet floating in mid-air, the carpet is pulled away. Now, hanging suspended in an unmeasurable moment. Now is not. Past is past, the future adrift. And if the now is not, then not is not. And if it is what it is, it isn't. We are back to where it began. And beginnings feast on endings. But it is not the end, is it? Or is it not it? Then that is the irony.